Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I will show you how to get a vocal mix that sounds like this. Okay, so I have a session here with the vocals soloed out. Let's have a listen to them soloed.
Rejoice, chosen ones! Occupy the principalities!
So let's have a look at the lead screams. This is what they sound like raw.
Rejoice, chosen ones! Occupy!
What I usually start with is to add some compression because that's such an integral part of the sound to any screams in heavy music that you really need that to hear the performance. Here is a standard vocal chain that I like to use. I'm using, first of all, a gate. Any noise is removed. Next, an FG 116, which levels it out. And then after it's a distressor, another compressor, an opto-style compressor here. Then just adding some presence and saturation and a de-esser. So right here, we already have a lot of stuff going on for the vocals. Sounds like this.
Rejoice, chosen ones! Occupy the principalities!
So now we have already a really level and good sounding vocal. Next, we have Saturn. This is a trick I picked up from Buster Odeholm, which is to saturate using heavy saturation only the mids of the vocals.
The principalities!
If I were to extend this up, it would be too much of the high frequencies getting distorted and it would sound really bad. I will show you.
The principalities are king. The principalities.
This is all that we want, and then we want to keep the top end clean, just using subtly tape distortion here, both on the top and low end.
Rejoice, chosen ones! Occupy the principality!
It adds a really nice fatness. Now, for the special trick of the video, what I like to call the Will Ramos effect is using this one, the little altar boy from Sound Toys. And this has an amazing formant shift. I will show you first without it, and then I will slowly crank it up, and then you will see what it adds to the sound.
Rejoice, chosen ones! Occupy the principalities!
So yeah, instant Will Ramos, right? Not quite, but when you add this in subtly, like this.
Rejoice, chosen ones!
It gives a fatness to the screams, which I thoroughly enjoy. This is also something that I can automate up and down. If it's a super, super heavy part and I really want this effect, I will just automate this up. So it will be, instead of this,
Rejoice,
it will be like this.
rejoice, chosen ones!
Or something similar. Moving on, EQ looks like this.
Rejoice, chosen ones!
In general, I like to use dynamic EQ for vocals to keep it sounding natural because it's a very dynamic source. I don't want to cut, for instance, the lows everywhere on the vocals, just when it's really needed. So that's why it looks a bit crazy. Limiting,
Rejoice,
catching the peaks. This EQ here is not doing anything. Probably it's just turned on at some point where I felt it was too much high frequencies. And finally, this is just a slight delay on the vocals.
the principalities!
More of a slapback style. Next, we're moving on to the double track, which sounds like this.
Rejoice, chosen ones!
So pretty crazy sounding. I'm using here 50% of the formant instead of nothing. If I remove the formant, it just sounds more normal.
Rejoice, chosen ones!
Slightly less lows on this one, just because we don't want to build up too much low end in the mix. And finally, I'm feeding it to a bus. All the doubled tracks that are single tracked, I'm feeding into first a vocal doubler and then into the microshift to get this wide sound. If I remove this, you will hear what it adds.
Rejoice, chosen ones.
And with the main one.
Rejoice, chosen ones. Occupy the principalities.
I also have a left and right scream using the same settings as the double track. Very high formant. So it sounds like this.
The demons flee.
So yeah, super heavy. If I play them raw, you hear the difference here.
The demons flee.
And with the FX, once more with everything.
The demons flee.
And then the center scream, just a little bonus thing that was recorded. I decided to just go completely all out, 100% formant on this one. So yeah, it's just silly at this point. But that's a cool trick for certain phrases that you want to stick out, do the left and right one, and when you just want to go all out heavy, record one more in the middle and do 100% formant.
The demons flee.
So yeah, quick little tutorial how to make your screamer sound like Will Ramos. Yeah, not quite, but sounding pretty cool, I think. And in the finished mix, it sounds like this. Thank you so much for watching this quick tutorial on how to get sick metal screams. The artist is once again Moth Alter. This is another track of their upcoming EP. Make sure to follow them on social media, and until next time, take care.